It really makes me sad to see how far society has fallen. Because in this day and age, it really does feel like people don't come together anymore to state an issue and then try and fix it. It's more collective groups of people coming together to say, hey, I have it worse than anybody, and here's why. So you know what? I'm going to throw my fucking cap in the ring, and I'm going to outdo all of you people. And I don't mean this to seem like I'm trying to outdo people, because there are people out there that have struggles, trans people really have it hard. African Americans, definitely. Even women, have issues. But the thing is, do you know how hard it was being a disabled American when the song Walking Out was #1? Do you? Do you fucking know how hard it was? Because you don't. Do you know the embarrassment you feel every car ride? Every school gathering? Do you know how embarrassing my homecoming was? That year, it was bad. And you're probably asking yourself, oh, Crip, what were you doing at the dance if you can't dance? Well, ha ha ha, bastard, what are you doing on Tinder when you're not attractive? Huh? It's somewhere to be. Don't try and flip this on me. I'm oppressed here. I'm the one that's mad, not you. Fuck you. Guys, you ever just go about your day and remember a really cringy moment from your past and it completely throws you off? That's where I'm at right now, because I remember this time back in high school where one of my friends was helping me with an assignment where we had to watch a documentary and write down facts. The documentary was about the Holocaust. And at one point, they were going over the list of people that Hitler, would target. And they were going out the list like, Jewish people, gypsies, the elderly, disabled people, and so on and so forth. And in that moment, I was, leading over to my friend helping me with the assignment. And I was like, hey, see, that's a little weird that if we were back then, we wouldn't be friends right now because I wouldn't be here. And my friend puts down the pencil, looks me dead in the eye, and says, I didn't know you were Jewish. And I couldn't believe it, because the entire time, my circumcised penis was out, and that's how she could tell. And I was just so fucking embarrassed. I had egg on my face, really. So my good buddy Jake reached out to me and said, hey, Crip, I'm doing a video on you, and I'd like to hear a story from you that I could throw in there. And I've been rumbling my brain trying to think of an appropriate story for him to use, and what better story to use than the first time I ever had sex. Now, I was a good Christian boy and waited until I found the first girl that would say yes. And that happened to be my first serious relationship at the time, which was around 18, 19. And she was also a virgin. So, lucky pickings. I remember explaining to her that I was going to be a bit nervous, a bit shy, and so was she. And the way I deal with my anxiety, my nervousness, is with jokes, if that hasn't been clear. And so, to spare the details, the deed was done. And when we were lying there naked, we were having that moment of like, oh shit, we did that. And that just happened. And there was an awkward silence. And I needed to break it. And without skipping a beat, just verbal diarrhea came out of my mouth. And the first thing that came into my brain was a quote from the movie Babe. That'll do, pig. That'll do. We didn't last. With my 26th birthday right around the corner, I've been kind of reflecting on my life, and it's made me realize that I made some mistakes that I'm not particularly proud of, and I kind of want to apologize for and hopefully make amends. This particular apology goes out to a kid I went to high school with. This kid and his friends would hang out on the side of the school where me and some other students who rode the short bus got dropped off. And like I said, him and his friends would hang out there and just kind of point and laugh and make fun of us. And it wasn't really nice, obviously. But instead of letting it go and brushing it off like I should have, I started a rumor that his mama gave me a hand job while giving me a sponge bath because she was a nurse at a hospital that I was staying at later in that year that I got sick. And he never got to live that down. And I'm sorry. Really, that was fucked up. I need to be the bigger man and apologize. And I am sorry. I'm sorry for all of the fights I must have caused between you and your mom, because that bitch gives a mean handy, bro. So, as some of you might have heard, it is my birthday. It is my 26th birthday, and it's weird, because it puts me in... If I'm being honest, it puts me in a weird mood. Because I reflect on all the times that my doctors have pretty much been telling me and my mom that I wasn't going to make it, you know? And my mom was told that I wasn't going to be 5 years old, and so on and so forth, and here we are. And it makes you feel really thankful for all the things in your life, and I really feel thankful today that I can look back on all those fears of possibilities of where things could have gone wrong, and just be thankful that I'm not Ricky Berwick, you know what I mean? People experience bigotry in many different ways, because bigotry comes in many different flavors. You have things like racism, sexism, even ableism. But the weird benefit to ableism is that anybody that's a dick about somebody being disabled is like one accident away from being Christopher Reeves for the rest of their life. And that's weird because well, last week, for example, found out that the girl that turned me down because, and I quote, "I don't know how to date somebody in a wheelchair," got into a car accident, and she's paralyzed from the neck down, that stupid bitch.